Just something new I'm playing with. Things could change again, but we'll figure it out when we're older. Yeah, I think there's... Hold on a sec, for me, guys. What's up, Mark? So I'm doing a series of messing around. That's what I'm doing. We're playing with things. We're playing with layout. We're playing with lots of different things to figure out where I want to be. First lesson: when you're going to put in, when you have an overhead camera, it's important not to stand directly under the camera. It's bad. So I'm going to work about here. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that works pretty good. We'll figure it out. So how's everyone doing today? Hope we're all having a good day. Anthony Rendon. Does he have an autograph on him? He does not. But he is an angel. Huh. This is not the same one as I had before. So what's going on? Everyone having fun tonight? Kyle Gibson. Is it a good day? Ronald Acuna Jr. Give me your thoughts. What do you think about the layout? Is it too... Uh-oh. I think this camera is going... This is going to be a problem. Give me 1 sec. Let me see. See if that works. Does that work? That works. I'm trying to... I prop something underneath the camera because I'm tired of bumping it and knocking it over. Spent a lot of money to try to break that dumb thing. Starlin Castro, and I would hate to break that dumb thing. Well, and then we, you know, I added a top camera. I like the top camera. I got to play with the positioning. It probably needs to be a little tighter, I think. Do you? Thank you, Ryan. I like it. I like the gray. It works. I had originally put some scrolling text in there. I couldn't get it to work the way that I wanted it to. Nothing happened the way I wanted it to with that. We may eventually try again, but we'll see. Oh, is this a... Ooh, look at that. Our first... Boy, you're going to be happy with this, Jesse. This is our first flip stock. And it's Mookie Betts from the Dodgers. This card is worth $1 or $2. What's up, Nolan? This card is worth $1 or $2. This is definitely a flip stock. That is definitely a flip stock. Yeah, that's a nice one right there. That is definitely a flip stock. Because that back is shiny. So that's what, numbered to 5? Is that right? Is that we figured out? These are a /5. That's a big pull. That is a big pull. Jesse came in late. This one took a little while. I knew it was going to take a while. As much as I love for products to go on forever, they don't. They burn out eventually. And I knew this one was burning out. I was hoping we'd get 2 more breaks out of it, but we didn't. Hold on one sec. And then... Oh no. Dang it. Hold on one sec, guys. I made a huge gaffe. I gotta fix something. And so give me a couple seconds. Dang it. Daggone it. I'm going to mute this while I get this figured out. I'll be just a couple seconds. I do apologize. I made a huge mistake that I just caught. So I really am sorry, but I had to fix it on one of the eBay listings that we were getting ready to put up. Slightly longer? I don't think so. Ooh, someone tried to screw things up. Big time eBay listing. Yeah, that is, Jesse. That's a big hit. That's worth a few bucks. Are all the flip stocks bigger? That one didn't seem bigger. So I missed a flip stock. Are you saying is this something I sent you? I figured that might have happened. Darn it. Ah, well. No one's perfect, I guess. Hey, Jeff, you got a flip stock. I don't know if you know that. Am I surprised? Hey, Zach Willer, there's a silver team name. Am I surprised that things like that happen? No, because we've seen other things that are odd size, Jeff. So that's, you know. Silver team name. Zach Wheeler for the Phillies. Nice. Slightly longer than the rest, huh? Well, what do you think? What do you guys think about the 3-camera setup? Too much? Enough? It makes the viewable area better. What's up, Justin? It makes the viewable area better, which I like. Clearly there's some aligning that needs to happen with some of these things. The heck was that? Like this, for example. Need one on the right side. A sorting table cam, huh? No. What do you want to? Now and then, what do you want? Do you also want a packaging and shipping cam? I know somebody who will tell me that ain't gonna happen, and so I'm not even gonna bring it up. You know, if we do the 24-hour break and we're still in if mode, it would start Tuesday night. What's up, Scott? Whenever whenever Top's part of, remember how the first rip party, there were lots of pre-rip activities. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. There's going to be pre-actual ripping of the cards, opening of the packs activity. Then when that is done, the actual breaking of the product for everyone who's not in whatever that competition thing is will start. And that will be when whatever break version we do starts. be it a, you know, whatever break, 5 case break, 1 case break. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that it is scheduled to be over at 9 o'clock Eastern time, which would mean at 8 o'clock Tuesday night, the night before the actual release of the product, we would be able to start ripping. And then we would break 8 to 8. Let's play 2. And, you know, there you go. Giveaway shirts, live phone calls. We'll put up the number for the RCB hotline up there. So, want to win a t-shirt? Call the RCB hotline at whatever the number is, which you guys could find if you really tried hard. Well, you wouldn't have to try too hard. And then you'd call in, and then we'll have you on live. And then I'll ask you a trivia question live. And then if you get the answer right, you win something. If you get it wrong, we shame you publicly and in front of tens of people who will be watching the feed. So do not screw up a trivia question. No, you guys heard me when we did it last time. We did it last time, and Mark's wife called in. Except we're going to put people live on the air. That's to be the difference. And it'll be someone sitting directly across from me, and they'll be opening packs opening boxes and things while I'm cracking the packs. You know? Like, that part will be like we did at the RIP party. But I don't know who's going to handle the overnight, but it's going to be fun. Harmon Killebrew. For me, not for them. And then we have the opportunity to build an ad as well. And I have an idea. I will see. I have an idea. So I personally think it's going to be fun and funny. We'll see what Tops thinks about it. And just a heads up, the Joey Bart song will be a part of it. I don't know what Tops is doing because we're doing it remotely. You know what I'm saying? I really honestly don't know how Tops is handling it, what is going on, when it's going on. There you go, George. That's what I like to hear. You know you want an RCB t-shirt. You know everyone who doesn't have one wants an RCB t-shirt. Orange and black. Or black. Or gray, I mean, in orange. Hey, Tony Perez. Very nice. Tony Perez auto. I like it. Tony Perez. I like it. Is that you, Nolan? Orange and black, or it's dark gray and black? Those are the two colors. And you guys, I know you can't see it real well, but I moved everything off the back wall. And up there now is a big, giant Restlesscraft Breakers banner. I forgot that when we went to the RIP party last year, I had a big banner made. And then we were going through, when we were doing all the back room cleanup, and I was like, hey, what is this banner? My wife said, that's the one we used at the RIP party. It's like, yeah, that one's going on the wall. It's a permanent part of who we are and what we are. And then I held the banner and I weeped. We don't do gray and black. Sorry. Gray and orange. Orange and black. Nikki looks like he is an action, maybe. Nick. Reds. Those are not our colors. Gray and black would be a little tough. Those are not our colors, Jesse. I'm sorry. You can go with gray and orange. If you'd like gray and orange. The orange and black are awesome. I guarantee you can put that shirt on when you're out hunting and no one will shoot you. I guarantee you no one will shoot you. So I think the top camera, besides the positioning, needs to be in a little tighter. I'm all right with the top right corner camera, the side view. That's all right. Yeah, accidentally. That's what I meant, of course. I almost did order some blue and white ones, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it, Jesse. I couldn't bring myself to do it. As I was building the shirt, I was having dry heaves, and I was like, man, I just cannot get through this. So I had to stop. The season's starting to come together a little bit. Tonight I think I'm gonna dope up heavy. See if I can sleep. I only slept for about 4 hours last night. It was not a good night of sleep. What are you gonna do? Let's play 2 Ernie Banks. Let's do that. Wilmer Flores. If I didn't know better, but I don't. Sessa. go. So no, so I went through all of my Giants boxes, finished it last night, and pulled out all of the redemptions. I found 9 redemptions. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 redemptions, including a Tim Lincecum Gold Auto, which was nice. And then I had 2 of them where these 2, Atomic Refractor and Autograph Parallel of Hunter Bishop, when I scratched off the back, the back where the coat is completely disintegrated. I mean, completely disintegrated. So I have to fill out the thing and send those 2 in. So I did finally get through all my boxes. I did wind up with 9 redemption autographs, including Savali from, what was the Sapphire? Including the Aaron Savali from Sapphire, which I went ahead and redeemed. Whoa, look at that. All right, it's easier. Well, so I filled them out. Gleyber Torres, the Lord of Baltimore. That is not a title I would want. If I were a Yankee, I would not want people calling me the Lord of Baltimore. And I refuse to play there. Yeah, I don't care about waiting. I mean, again, for me, they're not being turned anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're just going into the collection. So if I gotta wait, I gotta wait. David Price. So I feel like after doing all this, that the page looks more professional, right? The page looks more professional. Not that I want it, well, more polished, I think is the word that I'm looking for. More polished, which I like that part of it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna replace the Rip Party logo with, but I'll replace it with something. Maybe a picture of Jesse. Oh, what is this? Oh. Tyler O'Neill. Ryan Harper. White. I had the original color was orange on the background. Oh my lord. I did a test feed, private test feed, because I just wanted to see what it looked like. I was blind for like 5 minutes. So I had to change it. There's no break schedule. So you want me to put lies up there? Our break schedule is whenever I get off my lazy butt and break something. What Scott said. What Scott said. You guys, is that something you need? Do you need a break schedule? Do you need me to start working on that? But I guess we could also wait until the product actually goes live before we release pricing too. I mean, that's something we can do. You know. You ever ask yourself why that happens? Uh-oh, is it an autograph? Kevin Biggio, very nice. Autograph number 2. Oh, I'll take the ideas. I'll put a picture of you and Scott together. Picture you and Scott together, hugging it out. Yeah, break schedule would be great if one of us would actually come up with a schedule of breaks. Product release date. That's an excellent idea. Excellent idea. Yes, I like that one a lot. Upcoming releases. That is a good one. Do you think I could get away with putting an MLB logo? I mean, I don't monetize. Oh, look. So, man, this case is coming along nicely. We have the nickname. This is not an easy hit. For the Braves, the Big Bear nickname, Marcelo Zuna. I didn't know that was his name. Yeah, but they'd all be underage math nerds if we had Scott Hockford's picture up there, and I don't need a bunch of underage math nerds, you know, following me. I know pi to 17 places. I know pi to 45 places. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that. How come you don't break Pokemon? Where's your Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Yeah, I don't need that stuff at all. I have never heard Ozuna called the Big Bear either. Has anyone heard him called the Big Bear? Lubob. Yeah, that kind of thing, Rebel. Who's your favorite Pokemon? Yeah, I don't need that kind of hassle. Is it nice? I actually cut quite a bit off my beard, so you might be there now. It lost several inches. It's more manageable now. It's more manageable. There's some products that I think I'm just going to let go of and not go back to. Heritage Minor. I don't think we're going to go back to Heritage Minor. I don't know. Some of the Panini products we may not go back to, or I may just eBay them. Though I have enough variety of Panini to be able to do a mixer. Yeah, mine gets gnarly quick too. I should probably go down and get a mani-pedi and a facial before we do any commercials. You know. Justin Smoke. Hey, Andrew McCutcheon. I gotta tell you, one of the things that I enjoy doing, and I don't do it as often as I should, is going down to the little local establishment for, we have a place really close where they do massages and stuff. And I love having my feet and lower legs rubbed. Is that weird? I don't care if it's weird. I like it. Since I'm also a diabetic, it's good because it's good for circulation and things like that. Myopathy. So it's a bonus. Walker Bueller. And I am a real big fan of the pink chiffon toenail polish as well. You know, I don't have them put it on me or anything weird like that. I just like the color. That's all I'm saying. You know. We did have a guy one time, though, suggest I do a foot cam. I kicked him out of the group. Red, huh? Maybe candy apple red. You know what? Candy apple red might be it. I could stand to get my cuticles done. You know. Oh, you want to talk about a nice little hit. Get it? Nice little hit, huh? There's a little bit of a I don't know if that's just a piece hanging off the corner. 72 out of 100. 72 out of 100. Tiny Lou Bob. Only 100 of these ever made, and there's one of them right there, Tiny Lou Bob. Very nice. This case is coming along nicely. It's a shame it's our last one in the Facebook group. Almost. Hey, Yachty. Action. Yadier Molina. Action. These cases. Yeah, who has the White Sox? Aaron the Judge. Just say it, George. Don't put the fake laugh on there. The fake laugh is it's a hit killer. You just got to say it. Throw it out there. What do you guys want to break tomorrow? Do we want to try a case? Do we want to do a case of I want to save the big boys for the weekend. Oops. But you know what would be a nice thing that we haven't gone back to in a while is, oh my Lord, Allen and Ginter. Like I said, the Allen and Ginter breaks are going to be the same money, but I don't know why I put that in the top loader. But we're going to add, I have 3 cases, so each of them gets a third of a box of the Ginter X. No, and it got too expensive. Honestly, it got more expensive. It's like Topps Chrome Black. The value, the cost went beyond the value. I mean, we could do it, but it would be a very pretty penny to do so. And honestly, I just don't think we're going to catch the value anymore. But coming up on Wednesday is, what's Wednesday? Archive active. Archive active. There it is, George. I think in my opinion, the value has gone beyond the cost to break. It would take more. Let me double check something. The break would have to go up. I'm not even sure what I had the break at before, but I know it wasn't. The break would need to go up probably $500, Ryan. I believe from where we broke it to make it worthwhile. I mean, I don't have a problem doing that, but I think at $500 or more cost to break it, I don't think we catch the value out of it. And I do feel an obligation to worry about that. So I do. I do. Maybe I worry about that more than I should, but I just don't ever feel like I don't, you know. What did I miss? Was it a good joke? Did I miss a good one? What was the joke? Even the top scrum that I have left, truthfully, our break will be, the break total will be less than added to the Giants. That's a good one. I like that one. If that's what we're saying, the break total, the cost of replacing the case will be less than, is more than what we're going to break it at. So, I know, everyone says I'm dumb, but I can live with being dumb. And all this is verifiable. I mean, you guys can look up, you can add up the cost of the break. You know, take out whatever you think is a reasonable amount for shipping. You know, basically 4% for PayPal fees. And then go take a look at what this stuff costs retail. Current retail is on it. And that'll give you an idea. Right? For the Heritage Miner, honestly, I think I'm just lazy. I don't want to do it. It's a good break. It's a cheap break, too, which is so good about it. Inexpensive. I shouldn't say cheap. That makes it sound good. Not good. It's an inexpensive break, which is nice. If I had the $600 to the Dodgers, then Jesse doesn't buy in. I mean, I'm sure there's teams we could spread that out to where there's some room. I don't know. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. We're just so close now to Series 1. We could, but it's a completely different product. It's a minor league thing, so you got to figure out who's with what team. I mean, that would be the big thing for me is timing. Yeah, for you, Jesse, we'll have a layaway. But it just can't last the number of years it was since the Dodgers last won the World Series. It has to be shorter than that. Because there's still a couple of products due out. Like I said, we do have, and we're going to have several breaks of Archive Active. There's another nice leaf product coming up, Leaf Metal. Chohag. Which is always a good product every year. And that's coming up as well, and we'll have several breaks of that. I feel like there's something else coming out too. That might be it. I was thinking there was a Panini product, but I think I might be wrong on that. I think I might be wrong. Let me send my wife a text real quick. Nationals signed John Lester. I just broke that. You're welcome. That's really not a horrible idea. Gavin Lux. I mean, when you think about it, if you can trust the person you're sending the money to, you know, it's a way to keep yourself out of trouble. I haven't sent it to my PayPal. Dune at yourmoneyaintcomingback.com. Christian Yelich. All right, I'm going to bring this up one more time because I still keep seeing it from every breaker and their mother. Does everyone feel it necessary? I'm still not sure why the incessant need for everyone to watch that break with that guy with the doorbell and all that crap. It's like everyone has to show it so they can somehow, by showing it, prove that they wouldn't do it. I don't know. I got another one today, and I'm like, why do you guys have to keep, you know? That dude's no longer breaking. There ain't no way in holy hell he's breaking anymore. Time to let it go and move on. Time to move on. Good. You don't need to know, Scott. You can find it on your own if you want. Pagan, our first black. We are such a tear down. You know. I'm just going to focus on my cards. I'm not going to get on my soapbox. But suffice it to say, the deed is done. That dude is done. He ain't coming back. He is not coming back from that. Now, you can come back from power going out and Mike Trout autos jumping out. That's different. No, educational purposes, whatever. Every breaker is sharing it so they can point the finger and laugh. I think it's tragic. I don't think it's funny. I think it's tragic that there are those kind of people out there. And I think it's tragic that there are some breakers who feel a need to point that out. And I think some of them to clear their own conscience more than to educate anyone. You already know. If we started with cards off the, never mind. Okay, fine. It's my own fault I brought it up. Back to the cards. Tyler Beatty. I'm glad we're going to be giving away shirts and stuff while we do the big break, because I'm going to need something to keep me entertained. So I'm going to have to come up with, and they will be on the fly trivia questions. It will not be from any kind of a list or a website. It will be from my own brain, and it won't necessarily be baseball trivia. It could be general knowledge trivia. Things everyone should know. For example, Jesse, when Gibson hit the home run, for the Dodgers in 1964, whatever year that was, who was the batter in the on-deck circle? Who was the batter in the on-deck circle? A real Dodger fan would know that before I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't even know? You got to put a question mark? Come on. That's embarrassing. I'd be ashamed. I would be ashamed. I would just give it up. I would just give it up. We know Jesse's not. I'm going to have to ask general questions to Jesse because he's not going to know any Dodger facts. Oh, my Lord. It's so embarrassing. How come I know more about the Dodgers and I'm not a fan than you guys do? Why is that? Tom Selleck. Sean wins. It was, in fact, Tom Selleck. Thank you. I can't believe he knows. You guys don't know anything. Hey, look, Dobnak. Tom Selleck for the win. It was not Steve Sachs. You're making it up. Quit making it. Why do you have to make stuff up, Jesse? There's no need to. You can just admit. Just admit you don't know. Just admit you guys don't know anything. It's okay to admit that you guys don't. I don't know who it was, so I'm just throwing stuff out there. I have no idea who it was. But the fact that I have to get the answer from Ryan McMaster, you know, and Sean's not a Dodger fan. He's a Nationals guy. He's on the opposite coast. I have no idea who it was. Oh. I mean, it very well could be Kent Herbeck, Garrett Cole. But the fact that nobody was challenging me tells me nobody knows. I mean, if you knew, you'd be like, no, dude, it was in fact. And I would say, oh, okay, well, that's good. But nobody knows. We could question marks, you know. The only one who was absolutely certain about anything was me. Hot box. Not a hot box. 571 Cervelli. So who was it? Can you look that kind of thing up? I don't even know if you can look that up, can you? That's a good question. Out of 571. It was Steve Sachs? That was a good guess, right? Good for you. Hey, Trent Grisham. Here's the bad thing about this Trent Grisham auto. There is nothing on here that says he is anything but a Brewer. Now, I know checklists dispute, but you can't dispute the card says Brewers, Milwaukee Brewers there, and Brewers there. So this is going to the Brewers. I understand the other argument, but it is in fact a Brewer. Where'd you look that up at, Scott? Jesse, you were 9? Man. I told you, Jesse, I'll ask you non-baseball related. I'll ask you non-baseball related. Marcelo Zuna. Action. Did you really? Wow. Who knew? Internet. Jeez. Marcelo Zuna. Action for the Braves. You're just SPing all over the place, Alan. Nothing wrong with that. We'll take the SPs. Mikey the Fish. Mikey the Fish. Oh, come on. There you go. Domingo Santana. Nothing wrong with being lucky. Nothing wrong with being lucky. Personally, I would rather be good than lucky. I know people say, I'd rather be lucky than good. No, I'd rather be good. But lucky is a good thing too. Right? Would you guys rather be lucky or good? I'd rather be good. And this is under the heading of the dumb things I think about. If the Giants called me up tomorrow and said, "Hey, Dune, we will sign you to a one-day contract, and you get to play in one game for the Giants. But the trade-off is one Major League regular season game, guaranteed. But the trade-off is you have to give up breaking." I think I would do it. I think I would do it. Though I would be sad that I couldn't pull my own baseball card. I think I would take the trade-off. I know that's probably dumb, but you know, go up there and strike out 3 times, hope somebody throws one inside and hits me. You know what I'm saying? Bunt. Because I ain't catching up with no 90-mile-an-hour nothing. And I'd be lying if I said I could. A picture of me falling down, Jesse? At 51, I'd be happy just to make it through a whole game without hurting myself. And I honestly would hope they threw inside and plunked me, because then I'd get on base. Somebody wiping my tears, Scott. He hit me. Come on, you gotta admit that'd be a funny card. Crying while I'm walking to first. No cussing. I would not cuss. Ooh, nobody wants that, George. Ain't nobody want no custom card of me. Doing what? I would too, Jesse. You don't think I wouldn't do that? I'd be out there talking smack. I just might get walked to second. And then somebody would hit a single, and then my dumb butt would have to try to run from second all the way to home. It would be bad. It would be bad. It would be bad for everyone. It would be funny. It would be funny. And I would tell that story all the time, and I would laugh about it. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I kept waiting for it. I'm like, how come Jesse isn't stating the obvious? And there it is. That's funny. Patrick Wisdom. All right, now that we've had a chance to hang out with this screen for a while, is it still looking all right? Is it awkward? Is everyone? I like the idea of upcoming product releases. Once the RIP party is done and put something like that there, that's a good idea. I really, because the designer in me really wants to put something in that little hole between the top camera and the Restlesscraft Breakers logo. However, I think it would need to be text. I could put Dodgers suck. What did Marie put? Dodgers rule, Giants drool. I could put that, but the opposite. I could put Joey Bart. I could put the Joey Bart song up there. That's why I'll put it up there. People get all mad because I just sing it all the time. Some of you are singing it right now. Right when I said the Joey Bart song, you guys started singing it. It looks better on your desktop. Were you watching on a phone or something before? That might be a problem. That is something I didn't think about. Josh Donaldson. Yeah, I think I can make them all fit. Aha. And it was tougher on the phone. Yeah, that makes sense because it's the screen smaller. I see. Something I definitely need to think about. I forget that young people use different things than I use. It is smaller. Me too. I'm watching on the big screen. I have a nice big TV that I use as my monitor. All right, here's the vote. Here's a legitimate vote for everybody in the room. Do I take that little tiny hole up there and put a camera on me? Is that something people want? A camera on me? I don't want it. I like it better without it. Good answer, Scott. Thank you. Just don't get excited. Ooh, a timer. That would be pretty awesome too. How long is the break? That is an excellent idea. I like that. Wonder where I could get one at. I'll have my son up I'll bug my son to see if he can look one up. I wonder if there's a San Francisco Giants live cam. I'll put that on there. I think I need to, it might be all right. Oh, Hawaii beach cam. Everybody could watch the waves while the break is going on. That's my job. That is my job. Mauricio Dubon. Man, as I was going through those boxes last night, I got to tell you, I was shocked how many big autos I had. Hey, for the Padres, Danny Combs. Is it Combs or Coombs? I imagine it's Coombs because of 2 O's. Danny Coombs for the Padres. I'm not sure why they held that, Jesse, but they held it. Danny Coombs. He's a Padre. If you have the Padres spot, are you excited or are you just like, I don't know how to feel? All right, so once again, there's your question. Is what do we want to break tomorrow? Are you, George? I have won many awards in my lifetime for newspaper design. Probably could talk shop. So I do have a background in it, which I think is helpful. I can write it, I can edit it, I can design it, and I can also take the pictures for it because I have skills in all of them. So when I start my personal newsletter about how great I am, and I send it to you guys, I'll be able to do all the work myself. Wow, that is awesome, George. You never know when that might come in handy. For me, I'm saying. I even updated the website, which is really figured out some things. Had a good conversation with somebody about search engine optimization and added some things there. I want this. I don't think, yeah, RestlesscraftBreakers.com. Go check it out. Restlesscraftbreakers.com. Here, let me just do a link. We used to sell on the website. When we originally started, we sold the teams and things on the website. That's where that started. But as time went on, we found that the Facebook breaks sold much faster, and ultimately did better for us, and so I scrapped all that. Yeah, I have Instagram. I have Twitter. Actually, I have a decent following on Instagram. I just don't do social media a lot. Need to get one of my sons on that. Oops. Nico Horner. So whatever I post on Twitter, which I don't, you know, I don't have enough followers. The only reason I haven't got on Twitter at all is because Tops was like, you might want to get on Twitter. Oh yeah, that's where we do a lot of things on Twitter. Oh, okay, so I got on Twitter. Not sure how many people are following me on Twitter. I guess I should care, but is it bad? Is it bad that if you don't care about that kind of stuff? Steven Strasburg for the Nationals. That's a real question. Some action, Steven Strasburg. And it's not, I don't mean that to be callous. I don't mean it to be rude. I just mean in general. Oh man, look at that. He's got a little white spot on his corner right there. I don't know if that's a piece of... I just, you know... Or should I be concerned about that? Oh, did you, George? Nice. You're my follower. I like it. I guess I should try to care more about that kind of stuff. I guess all that's important, but I just want to open baseball cards. How big do you got to be? I don't know. I don't know the answer to anything. Justin Smoke. Well, I know a few answers. Hey, I got 2 Twitter followers now. Oh, I got one on Instagram too. Dodgers Country Fan Shop. Jesse, your business specializes in hair from deceased Dodgers? That's weird. How do you even get that? And why do they have to be deceased? Why do they have to be deceased? I'm a little weirded out right now. Bob. Oh, Kyle Armstrong. It's like a Twitter party. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. My kids seem to think it's important. I need it, but they won't do it. And so I'm left to my own devices. And then I have to do the old guy figure out. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. The other thing that I have that I got to figure out is I bought a stream deck so we could do all kinds of fun things. When we get a big hit, I'll hit a big card. We'll hit the sweet, sassy, molassy button, you know. And then it jumps on the screen. That'd be fun. Or I'll do a recording of the Joey Bart song and play it during intermission. Do people respond to you, George? I see lots of people doing, I'm going to give away a PSA 8 Common from 1989 Topps. All you have to do is make a comment, share this thing with all your buddies, and subscribe to our channel, and you might win it. Doesn't throw me. Corey Dickerson. Dustin May. That's it. That's what I need, Scott. We need a Mike Trout button. That is 100% accurate. It's the Cubbies. Boo. Victor Robles. Washington Nationals. Huh. Back to back, huh? Nick Solak. was interesting. Nick Solak. Hold on, I'm going to turn on my top sign. That top camera. I'm gonna start not liking it. What's up, CO? What's going on? Oh my lord, I don't like that. It's blinding me. I am blinded. How about an autograph? Justin Verlander? Is this Justin Verlander? Astros. Astros. Get out of there. Astros. Hey, Hotbox. Hotbox. We're mixing things up a little bit. I'm just trying some things out, see how I like them. Akiyama. I'm not sure all the cameras are necessary. I mean, if we have the top camera, do we really need the side angle camera? You know what I'm saying? Cole Calhoun, Gleyber Torres. But it was more because I was trying to fill space on the page than it was anything else. So I guess maybe if I took one down or moved one over, I could... Daggone. Hammered card. Willie Castro. Do something different. I guess I could get rid of a camera and put some scrolling text up top. Wonder what that would look like. Canley, 571. Yankees. We just want to make sure, CL, that there's no way anyone can miss anything in our breaks. We could put a Twitchy cam in there. That'd be fun. Tehran. So all those will get sleeved, the purples. I'm just moving them out of the way for now, just so we keep the rhythm going. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. Top neck. That would be fun. Twitchy cam. Twitchy's going to be, Floppy and Twitchy are both going down to the vet on Thursday. And reproduction outlook is seriously diminished. Man, that takes a lot of thinking, Scott. I don't know if my brain's that big. Yamaguchi. I could probably get my sons to figure it out, though. Twitchy keeps trying to date the German Shepherd, and it's awkward to look at. It's awkward to look at. So much so that we've started referring to him as Engelbert Humperdinck. You know, we just want to go back to Twitchy. But you're supposed to wait till they're a year old for corgis because of their development. Garrett Stubbs bone development. So now it's been a year, and now it's time for things to happen. Out of 100, 4 out of 100, Garrett Stubbs for the Astros. Michael Wacha. Daniel Descalso. Garlic. Twitchy and Floppy. Both of them are getting it. Kane Wong. And let's be honest, it's a responsible thing to do. Not that any of the, not that the German Shepherd could have puppies, because she can't, but I have no desire to raise puppies. And give them away. So what are we breaking tomorrow? Somebody give me an idea. All right, do we feel frisky enough to try Allen and Ginter? Seemed to be a lot of interest. The other thing I was thinking about doing is, I don't know why I'm trying to steal cards, is a half case of Bowman 54 fat packs. That would be a nice little early week lighter price break. Yeah, I would. I was kind of thinking about that. Yeah, but that takes work, CL. I'm lazy. I don't know if you know that about me. You should if you don't. That's 108 packs. I don't want to do 108 packs. The other half will be there. And it's early in the week, you know, not jamming everybody up. Okay, you guys are gonna go. No. Darn it. I missed. So what we did in the back room is we took my wife's Joe Haig again. We took my wife's that full-size well, I say full size. It's 5 by 5 by 6 feet tall at the peak. Greenhouse. I moved it into the back room, moved some things around, moved some things out, moved it into the back room, which opened up some decent room in the back, which is where I started moving things around. Jalen Davis, huh? Which was helpful. And it opened up some space in this room, a lot of space in this room, which we're going to need for the RIP party anyway. Because I'm going to have to move this desk back about, well, maybe not. We could just probably get rid of this other one, but it's going to have to come back a foot or two to get somebody back there to let them work comfortably. Somebody RIP packs, and somebody has to be close to the phone. So when people call in, I have some shirts left. We ought to try it. I wonder what size shirts I have left. Jesse, we have 49 cases of retail to go along with whatever other hobby is coming in that I don't have numbers for yet. So we will be ramming and jamming for the first 3 weeks. So we have a lot of product. Hey, now, don't worry about this. Just do me a favor and just leave these. Don't worry about it. We're just going to let it sit here until tomorrow and make Ian do it. Grab a pack. And just give me what's left over. I do have a decent amount of tins. How many did I say I have? 400? Did I say I had 400 tins? I don't think I have that many tins. I don't know, let me look. Shipment notification. Oh, you know what else is coming in? I forgot. We do have more breaks coming. Wow. I got all kinds of stuff coming in. Let's see. Tins. Oh, no. 40 count. I have 4 cases. So I have 160 tins, Jesse. I only have 160 tins. And I did not buy tins from both sources. Dobnak. A couple of different nice Dobnaks. I mean, you could do something easy. Just make it on the keto bread. You don't have to do anything fancy. Huh? Lou Bob. No, that was the only hot box. Hot box. Let me put these up here. I do have more. Now, everybody's all of a sudden excited for the Leaf. What's it called? What's that box called? The 7 graded cards. I do have more of that coming in. Maybe I should grab another case. Another box. Hey, yeah, that thing. Who here does basketball? Because you know what's interesting, and I forgot about this, and I should probably go through it. When 1920 Prism came out, we were at Target, and I saw 1920 Prism, and I bought it all up, and then I opened it, and then I put it in a box, and I didn't realize I just stuck it in a box. I like weird. And here's the hoping we get an overly loaded, right? I did see one that had an autograph from a wrestler, and I was like, ooh, I don't think I want that. Look, we have our first official that I know of today, flip stock. And it is Mookie Betts. First hit. It was the first pack, wasn't it? First couple of packs, anyway. And then someone else said that they had gotten one from me, and I had missed it. So my happiness turned to shame. Now it's back to happiness. It's numbered. Ooh, Francisco Lindor. 86 out of 99. As it now, his bat is somewhere else. You know, the embarrassment of missing something, you know. And we're back at it. Man, Matt Wallner, there's who it was. And not that Jeff was trying to shame me, but I was embarrassed that I missed one. That's all. Mikey the Fish. So I think what I am going to do with my Giants, because as I was going through the boxes last night, I got a lot of good stuff, and I got to get it all in order. Man, I got a lot of good stuff. Behind the scenes, what you guys don't know is that CL hunts product for me as well and sends me just some monster runs of stuff. And so I'll be going through a box, and then there's a group of things that are top-loaded, sleeved and top-loaded, and it's like there was a Joey Bart red and an orange autograph and all this other stuff, and I'm like, oh, oh yeah, that's right, CL sent me all that. And a whole bunch. I had forgotten, CL, that you had sent me a bunch of Connor Cannon. Is that his name? A bunch of Connor Cannon autos. All kinds of different stuff with Connor Cannon. I dang near have a rainbow with the stuff that I pulled. And Matos. I found several Matos autographs I didn't know I had. I found a couple more Oh my goodness. Who's the red auto? I mean the green autos I pulled. Why can't I think of anybody's name? Anyway, I found some more autos of him. I didn't know I had. So that was nice. And I gotta be 40 plus Joey Bart autos. Easy 40 plus Joey Bart autos. What the heck is going on here? Why are you so much taller? I don't know why. Surprising. Juan Marichal. Willie McCovey. I pulled some Willie McCovey's last year autos that I'd forgotten about. Acuna. So I think those will become a series of videos. That'll be fun to go through every box and kind of sort it and put it together. That will be fun. It's been a pretty good case so far. Pretty good case so far. One or two more autographs would be pretty awesome. All right, I got to turn off the light. It's starting to annoy me. I mean, I like it and all, but one sec for me. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. I had some Lucianos I didn't know I had. So that was nice. Delino DeShields, Cleveland Indians. Uh-oh. My ears just started ringing. And there's Delino DeShields again. Rodon. White Sox is a Frenchie. Frenchie. Thank you, Garrett. Frenchie. Another auto would be nice. Ah, darn it. Chris Bryant. Is it Chris Bryant of the Cubs, or is it Chris Bryant, soon to be formerly of the Cubs? Can you make a helpful suggestion? So what's implied there when you want to make a helpful suggestion is that somehow I have messed something up. That's what's implied there. And your infinite wisdom that you might be able to help fix something when there's not a problem. But you just go ahead. You just throw it out there with your helpful suggestion. I want to hear it. Of course you can, Garrett. I listened to Ryan McMaster. Might as well listen to you. Scott Hockford, Jesse Acampo. Might as well bring it around full circle. Bring it around full circle. I was only going to suggest putting the side view camera on the overhead so that all cameras are in the same. Putting the side view camera up with the overhead. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But then that leaves a big hole right there at the top. Can't have a big hole at the top. I'd want to fill it with something. I'm trying to fight the need to fill every single space. Thank you, Sean. The first iteration had the upper corner camera over the top of the, partially over the top of the other camera, but, I can't expand the sidebar because of the RCB logo. I have to have it. It's dang near unreadable now, and it doesn't want to be helpful. With the full beard. I'll put the mascot picture of Twitchy up there. How about a And anyway, the reason not to do that, Garrett, is differentiation. I want the cameras to be distinct. You lose the overhead and the side view if they're the exact same size. Now, what I think I might do is flip-flop those two and make the overhead the big one and the side view the small one. So that might happen. But I want there to be a clear hierarchy, a clear order. Now that's, I actually have pictures of that would be interesting to put up there. She's giving me the I'm watching you fingers. It's actually pretty good. I could have those two pictures rotate back and forth. I just think adding anything else clutters it. That empty gray spot would be good for maybe some... Oh, last box mojo, guys. Last box, will we get an autograph mojo? Another autograph. We've had 4 autographs. That is a stroke of genius. That is a brilliant idea. A Giants cam. Well, I think the main picture is big enough to you don't lose. It doesn't lose focus on it now. It would be like looking at a static newspaper. It is clearly the dominant picture on the page, so there's not anything that would take away from that. But it is a strong secondary photo element, and the one that you would want people to look at next. Because if you take a step back and I take a look at the page, I see the main first, but I see the side view cam second, which is what I would want people to do. And then the smaller cam, whatever the smallest one is, that would be the one, the extra fun one. But I understand what you're saying. And you're right. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and you are exactly right. Last box Soto. Eloy. Man, that almost came apart. And part of what throws this off a little bit too is the size of that Rip Party logo. Image. But I need it to be big enough to have an impact on the page, which I think when we're done with that, then I think we'll just shift a little bit and maybe put that notification thing up top, and then maybe expand the size of the main picture, and then bump the other camera down, and then do some text-based something, which Ryan McMaster suggested, an upcoming product release schedule, which I think is a fantastic idea as well. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, Garrick, and it is a good idea. It is a good idea. But I'm specifically trying to go hierarchy, I guess, is what I'm looking for, size-wise, for the Sebi Zavala. I'm changing my name. Sebi Zavala. There is you chatting. Anyway, if I'm going to add another picture in there, I'm going to add the picture of CL in the Restlesscraft Breakers t-shirt, since he was the first one to share his picture of him wearing his Restlesscraft Breakers shirt. So that should be the other photo if we're going to add another photo. Toilet. We're so mean. We are so mean. Hey, CL, you want me to put that picture of can we put that picture of you up there? I'll move the Restlesscraft Breakers logo over, and you can be in that top left-hand corner. Is it an autograph? Out of 71. Clay Dalrymple. Clay Dalrymple for the Orioles, 44 out of 71. Now, Dalrymple wasn't a horrible player, and it's another autograph, so we'll take it. I didn't mean to laugh. That was probably not something I should have done, because I wasn't trying to laugh at it. I just found it amusing. The Dodgers will not be winning the World Series next year. That is a tough thing to do. Where's CL at? Hey, Christopher Lambert. Oops, dang it. I'm not supposed to call him that anymore. He doesn't like his real name used. Hey, CL. Can I put that little photo of you in the RCB shirt up on the camera? Up on the screen? I'm going to move over the logo to the right a little bit and then put the picture of you in your RCB shirt right there. Kim. Is he in action? That's pretty cool. Yeah, Dalrymple wasn't a bad player. I mean, you know, he wasn't a superstar. Small fee. All right, I'm sending Twitchy. Your small fee will be what drops off of Twitchy on Thursday. I'll put it in alcohol and send it to you. What do they put it in? Formaldehyde or something? I don't know. You'll have 2 small little fees on the way. Well, I mean both, technically. They're going to drop off of him because they're going to get cut out of him. So, you know, either way. Super secret message. Nope, no super secret message. Darn it. Now, what is that? That looks darker. No, I guess not. I think the camera would be better. Let me show you this real quick. If I wasn't so lazy, maybe I just got to bring down the logo because I'd like the camera to be somewhere right there so you can see the big Restlesscraft banner in the background. Maybe I just need to drop it down. But it's more difficult for the break. We've had a few. We actually had Lubob, right? I think we had Lubob with missing signature. I'm like 95% certain we did. So we have had a few. We've had a couple of the nicknames, which are big hits. And I ordered a brand new mat. So, because this one's starting to get kind of dicey. So I ordered a new mat, and that should be here pretty soon, I would imagine. It was Lubob? Yeah, I thought we had something big from him for that one. And then, I don't know what I'm saying. The custom mat that I had made is longer and wider, and it was $55 or something like that. I added, and because it was a custom mat, and so I added the logos and I added stuff from both of the RIP parties. Thought that would be kind of neat to have on there. Hey, look, Brock Holt, black. I believe it was $55. All right, let's do a recap. Auto. Black. Mookie and Dobnak. Mini. Strasburg. Marcelo Zuna action. So your action. I think all three of you guys are action. Molina's action. Lubot Mini. Big Bear. Only one of the white. Tricky is action. And a silver. All right, I think something's. I feel like we had another one. Is that it? Did we have another one? I thought we had a silver. We had a nickname. I guess not. I guess not. All right, Clubhouse Collection. Bregman, Sano, McCutcheon, Judge, Bueller, Yelich, Robles, Solak, Torres, Chris Bryant, and no, not a Giant. Francisco Lindor, 86 out of 99. Let's go to the black. Out of 999, Pagan, Garlic, Dobnak, DeShields, and Brock Holt. 2 of the same guy with the same damage exactly. I mean, these cards are identical. They're not. But it's just funny to say. Out of 571, we had Dobnak, Cervelli, Donaldson, Canley, Delino DeShields, and I had one Giant, Jalen Davis. Frenchie, Carlos Rodon for the White Sox. Minis. 2 minis. Very nice Lou Bob mini. And Garrett Stubbs. Were they the same number? 4 and 72. So that's a nice hit. Out of 50, only one, Ryan Harper for the Nationals. Action, we had 5 in the case. Nicky, Yachty, Steven, Marcel, and Quang. All action. 1 silver, team name, Zach Wheeler for the Phillies. 1 nickname, the Big Bear, Marcell Ozuna for the Braves. 1 flip stock, Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 autos. I can't complain, 5 autos. Tony Perez, Cincinnati Reds. Kevin Biggio for the Blue Jays. Trent Grisham for the Brewers. Coombs for the Padres. And a red auto, Clay Dalrymple out of 71. Yeah, we talked about that too, that it was going to the Brewers. All right, guys, there you go. I'll figure out tomorrow. I got to go take some cold meds. I'm not kicking whatever's going on here. I think my wife is poisoning me. If I die, remember I said to you all that my wife is poisoning me, so someone can so my wife can get what she deserves. All right, guys, have a great rest of your night. I'll talk to you soon. Be back tomorrow with another break. If I can do anything for anyone, please don't hesitate to shoot me a message and let me know. Talk to you later.